What's the most awkward, funny, or silly situation you've ever given or received a salute? I was standing watch as officer of the deck on our aircraft carrier in Yokosuka, Japan. It was around 2300 hours, and all the Cinderella Liberty sailors were trickling back aboard. For those who don't know, Cinderella Liberty means E3, and below have to be back on the ship by midnight, or they turn into pumpkins, or more accurately, get written up. Most of the young sailors were stumbling up the gangway laughing, clearly having enjoyed their night out. As it got later, the chiefs and officers started returning too, many of them just as happy as their junior counterparts. Just before the end of my watch, I see our commanding officer, our skipper, approaching the gangway. This captain was a well-respected aviator and about as down-to-earth as they come. Everyone loved the guy. He wasn't stuffy like some commanders. He walks up the gangway, presents his ID card, and then, cool as can be, renders the most perfect salute I've ever seen and says completely straight-faced, "Permission to cross the patio, daddy-o?" I almost lost it right there. I somehow managed to return his salute without cracking up and gave him the standard, "Permission granted, sir." He nodded and walked past me like he hadn't just said the most ridiculous thing a captain could say to a junior officer. Anyone who's ever stood quarterdeck watch has heard every variation of requesting permission to come aboard, but I've never experienced it quite like that. To this day, whenever someone mentions that skipper, I immediately think, "Permission to cross the patio, daddy."